Hello there. My name is Rihanna Goss, and I'm making an introduction video for the parents to watch on my blog, Sofa Sofa. And I wanted to just give a little bit of an introduction of who I am and my background and my goals for this website. I went to school to be a music teacher and graduated in 2002. My first job right out of graduating with my bachelor's was in an elementary school. And I spent about 10 years teaching elementary general music, um, choirs, and orff ensembles. Um, through the 10 years of teaching, attended workshops in Kadai, which is what I'm basing these lessons, Solfa Sofa. Solfa is actually, um, tonic solfa was a program developed in England by John Kerwin, and he came up with the signs do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. He came up with the actual hand signs that he taught the students, and then his, I believe it was his daughter-in-law that ended up teaching for the Charlotte Mason schools. And so the hand signs are actually attributed to the Kerwin family. Uh, that program, the tonic solfa program, is different to what solfa and solfege is normally taught in the United States. There was a Hungarian composer and teacher who got wind of that tonic solfa program, and he modified it to fit his students, and it ended up that his version, the Kadai system, took root in America. Um, and so that's more predominant in music schools. If your child has gone to an elementary school in public or private, it's most likely that they may have had exposure to the Kadai system of learning solfa rather than the Kerwin system. And I also, my certification is actually in Orff Schulwerk, which is another methodology that uses the solfa, as well as a lot of rhythm and using instruments like the xylophones. So there's a whole lot of music methodology that I could get into, and I would love to talk about that in private messages. You know, the Dalcroze system. I've used Kadai or Schulwerk, Gordon. I have been to multiple workshops by a man named John Feierabend, who is out of Hartford, Connecticut, and his system is wonderful. Um, Jill Trinka, I've attended several of her workshops, and she is a predominantly Kadai educator. So, all of those years of attending workshops and implementing those techniques into my elementary classroom, I have fallen in love with being able to teach that to children. I also taught music with mommy classes when my two kids were a lot younger, and then at the pre-K when my son was 4, I took both he and my daughter to pre-K, and I was the music and movement teacher there. So music teaching is my passion. You know, now I stay home and we use the Amplify Online curriculum and Charlotte Mason techniques in our school, and I've just fallen in love with researching how she used professionals in her schools to set up excellence, you know, not just in music, but in art and the sciences and literature. It's just a very, very rich program. So there are already places that you can go on the internet to find some solfa lessons. I am just bringing my passion and want to share it with you for free and set up these cute little videos that I've done with some animations and slides. And it's zero budget, so don't expect a lot, but I've had fun figuring out this little program to be able to give some visuals to the kids as they're watching the videos, and also provide um, some printable worksheets that you can do at home as well, and I'll have those up on the blog. So take note, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you go to Solfa Sofa .wordpress.com, you'll be able to see links to all of the videos for the units. And I will hopefully, my goal is to get videos up to what um, 10-year-olds in my classroom would be doing, like grade 5, which would be using all of the notes on the diatonic scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, plus going a little bit higher and going below the lowest do. So we had do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so, do, and even some of those notes lower. Maybe some accidentals, but that's a long way off. I'm going to try to pace it with my son, my oldest, who is almost 8 at the recording of this video. So thank you so much for watching this vlog, whatever they call these types of videos of me talking to you. And I hope that you can introduce yourself to me if you end up using these videos and they're helpful. I would love to hear from you. So go ahead and gather your students around, gather your kids around, and start on Unit 1 and let me know how it goes. Thanks so much. Bye bye.